Let's begin briefly. We're going to talk about 3 reasons why we need to frame service experiences for students.
Yeah. And by framing, we just mean like talking about it before, giving students a picture of what this experience will look like. Why do we need to do that before? 3 quick reasons. First, framing creates shared expectations within your team. Creates shared expectations within your team. The people who you're serving with, their team, the students you're bringing with, and maybe some of the adults too, may probably have a variety of different experiences. Some people have been on trips 42 times. Well, that's crazy. But some people have been on a lot of trips, or they've been out serving in the community. They've had a lot of service experience. Other people, it's their first time. They think they're going on a retreat or something, or they think they're just going out to have fun with the youth group, which could be true. But you want to frame the experience for them so they have shared expectations, shared goals, and maybe even shared language about what this experience could be like. So framing helps create shared expectations with your team. The second thing is that framing deepens the meaning of service for students. Everybody just take a second and look around this room. And what I want you to do, just yell out a few observations about anything. Human. Yep, what else? There's a lot of right answers here. There's some empty space in this room, yep. What else? Diversity, okay.
Carpet.
There's carpet, yeah, that's good. Give me one more solid one.
Chairs.
There's chairs. I like all the one-word answers. Okay, now here's what I want you to do. I want you to look for red in this room. Look around for red. Now tell me some of your observations. What do you see? There's some plaid and flannel. What did you say? There's not much. Yep. Okay. Anything else? It's really flannel. That's funny. The sides of the walls are sort of red. We don't like when I point out that there's red in the room. That makes you look for something very specific. It makes those things pop out. Those things that previously were just kind of hidden in the room now suddenly jump out at you. The flannel jumps out. And on mission trips, when we frame the experience well, when we talk about it beforehand with students, it helps things jump out for them that they might not have seen before. As they step into service, they see maybe more clearly how God is at work, or maybe the things that they're being drawn to, or the things that they might feel passionate about. Those things jump out. In the same way that I point out red to you, we need to point out things for students. So as they step in, they can notice things a little more clearly. The third thing is framing connects students to service to the bigger story. Youth ministry is an incredible context in which we can help students learn and grow. And when we take youth ministry to service, that is no different. We're not just going into service to do something, but we're going into service to take something from that, to go somewhere with that service. And we need to think about that as we step into service with students. We need to think, how do we connect this experience to the bigger story of who they are? This is a picture that I helped write curriculum for YouthWorks and help think about how do we create material that isn't just how do we make this experience good, but how do we connect it to these other things? How do we connect it to students' life back home? And how do we connect it to their relationship with God? And how do we even connect those two things so that then when they go home, they have a better relationship with God, that they've learned something and that they're more ready than ever to move forward. When we frame the experience well for students, we do this. We make these connections, and that expands and really it really maximizes the service that we're inviting students into.